That's an interesting one.
I think really 2014 is going to be all about mobile commerce. Who's going to find a way to basically enable you to pay for and elevate the experience of the everyday pedestrian things that make up daily life?
Going cross-platform is like a big deal, or should be not a big deal. Break free from different devices.
Over the next couple of years, 2014, 2015, over the next 2 to 3 years, the really big changes are going to be that the line between physical and digital products will really fade rapidly. Like more and more things will be made because the physical world and the digital world are being designed together by the same companies. And the line between consumer and enterprise will fade really, really rapidly. Wearable devices are going to become completely mainstream in the next 2 to 3 years.
I think it's a little bit still too soon on some of the wearable devices beyond some of the fitness and health devices. I think those are so far fitness and health have been the killer app for wearable computing. We're really now at the sort of commercialization phase of a lot of these types of technologies. We're finally going to see them impact our day-to-day lives, and particularly our business lives, in a much more significant way.
Low energy Bluetooth, which is so recent that we didn't have it in our book, which was finished only a month ago.
There's two parts of it. The first part is transmission of data. Everybody knows what Bluetooth does, but this new thing are little radios that are just coming on the market. They cost about $10 and they spit a number into the air every second. Now we can do new kinds of payment, right? Because I no longer need to swipe a credit card. I just need to get close to your payment system. Or if I'm walking through a hall like this, every stall will have one of these radios and my phone will actually change as I walk by stall by stall by stall.
I think we're going to start using data that's going to be put out there, and I'm hoping that we're not just talking about a bunch of spreadsheets that are plastered onto the web, but data that's actually part of the web, that can be linked to other parts of the web, they can answer a lot of people's questions, and they can integrate into their own services.
Generally, like connected devices and the fact that IP is kind of, the internet technologies is finding its way into these very simple small chipsets, whether it's a speaker, whether it's, a sensor, things like this, I think is going to go really big next year.
What we're going to see is a real movement towards real-time and applications.
I think health is going to be enormous. I think the quantifiable self movement is going to become mainstream.
I think in domestic payments there's a huge amount of innovation from non-banks, and I think that's what we're going to see, more and more banks fading into the background as different companies take different elements of what they do and specialise in that and give a better product to the consumer.
I definitely think it's going to be wearable technology as well.
So I think what we're going to see in 2014 is that whole virtualization area, which is this heart of what's underneath the cloud, really start expanding beyond compute.
I think the big thing for us, what we're seeing is the whole wearable space is becoming very interesting.
Well, obviously I think video advertising is going to go through the roof, as it has been doing for the last 3 years.
We will continue to see a trend where the tablets are going to replace the desktops as a browsing device, primarily at home.
I would probably say something around batteries. The opportunities to increase the life of your laptop to 10 days, or being able to drive a car the whole way across America, isn't that far away.
We're going to have apps that are going to cover everything in your lifestyle, and you're not really going to need anything else. I don't think anybody's going to need a laptop anymore. It's going to be a mobile phone and a tablet.
I think everything's going to become a hell of a lot more integrated, and it might be the phone, it might be some other device, but it's all going to merge even more, come even closer.
The cost of operating infrastructure such as Wi-Fi will continue to go down.
I think that what's going to happen is you're going to see a lot more personalized services, more contextually aware services. These devices are, mine's in my pocket right now, they're with us all the time, and they're a one-to-one relationship between the device and the owner. And these services can be more like a personal assistant than a website where you have to do all the work.
So for me, it's like 80% mobile next year.
Yeah, I think one of the big tech trends you're going to see in the next year or two
is all around trust and identity. Because as we do more and more business in the cloud, we really need to know who we're dealing with.
I think that with things like Obamacare coming in the US, digital health and health IT will become not just a kind of a nice thing to have, it will become a very requisite part of health infrastructure in the US.
Well, I mean, the easy thing is big data, future local prediction, which is, you know, where the people are going to be and having the ads and the deals that are pushed to those people based on that, rather than predicting just based on demographics as it's being done right now.
Well, I think this thing you call the cloud, we all call the cloud, it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's what's super exciting. We're on the verge of this giant revolution. We have no idea how it's going to play out. Nobody really does. And we just want to be at the forefront of actually making it happen.
That's a really good thought. Thanks very much.